What's up, everyone? It's me, Arif, and I'm going to be showing you three different Hypixel Skyblock money making methods that will easily get you to 50 million coins, which is basically like starting. Like, if you can look at my bank account, it says 50 mil coins. Most of it was from these money making methods, so you know I'm not lying to you. So anyway, let's just get started with the very first money making method. Yeah, so these are these all use the bazaar or the auction house. So sorry, Iron Man players, but I don't even have an Iron Man, so I don't know what it's like. But not being able to use bazaar and it's sad. So I use it all the time. So basically, for this one, well, you're gonna need bazaar, or no, you won't need bazaar, but you'll have to do a little bit of farming. So if you go into your farming skills, at farming level 1, you get access to the barn, which is what we need. So just farm a little bit of wheat, and you should reach farming level 1, where you can then head to the farming islands. And we're gonna need to kill chickens, and if I can find them, sheep. Since this is going to be we're going to be crafting pets and then selling them on the AH. Specifically sheep pets, since one, they're pretty widely used, so your orders will fill pretty fast. And 2, they give a ton of coins. Like, each legendary sheep pet gives 10,000 coins, or not 10,000, like almost 10 million coins. So if you just have like a couple sheep minions just there, and like a chicken minion for the super enchanted eggs, you can just like get like free coins. So you just have to go around killing these guys. Just go around until you have 50 chicken, or 50 raw chicken, and then you unlock the chicken minion, which you should get immediately. And then you can you can also get and make sure you put an egg in the upgrade slot, so it actually drops eggs, or super enchanted egg, or super egg. So, or not super egg, it's enchanted egg. So it drops eggs, and you can get way more eggs. Then, just kill sheep until you have sheep minions. I personally have 2, and I have 32 enchanted mutton in each, or 34 in this one. And then I also have this chicken minion getting me enchanted eggs, which will be made into super enchanted eggs, which will be made into sheep pets and then sold to the AH. And also, you do not need you don't actually need the sheep minions, but they make it less costly, since you can just buy the items from the bazaar. But you will need about at least 1 point to get the recipe, since I don't know about you, but I'm not farming 10,000 mutton on my own, like with no minions help. So you're gonna want to do that. Yeah, also slime minions, but that's given. The next one I'm going to be showing you needs access to like not the crystal hollows, the dormant mines. So you're gonna want to farm. You're gonna want to farm until you're farming level 5. Then get access to the Mushroom Desert, which is over here. And then get an enchanted or a golden shovel with efficiency 5 and just levels up when your early game mining super fast, and just keep doing this until you're mining keep doing this until you're mining 12. Then like head to the then you're just gonna want to head to the deep caverns. Then you're gonna want to follow this route. Into the Obsidian Sanctuary. Then you'll meet a guy. You'll find a guy named Reese. I don't know if I just butchered that name, but it's spelled R-H-Y-S. And you want to give him 10. You're going to want to give him 10 enchanted redstone, 10 enchanted lapis, since those are the two easiest things to mine, since they give you the most. And then just 10 of like just whatever order you want. And then they're gonna let you down into the dwarven mines. They're gonna let you down into, it is the dwarven mines. But I would not suggest doing that. Instead, I would do this command / I would go down into dwarven mines. But then once you talk to all the people, you're gonna want to do this. Visit portal _hub. I would use portal _hub instead of just regular portal hub, since the regular one is like always full. So you want to do this, and then click the M portal frame, and it'll bring you here where you can eat all these cakes for stat boosts, which you should do it every 2 or so days, and get this fairy soul. And there's travel to dwarven mines, which you can do, but you can also do travel to the forge, which is what we need to do. So you want to want to go through the forge, then you talk to the forger right there. I personally I've already done this, but you won't have anything in here, and you won't have all the forge slots. So I currently only have 4. So what you're going to want to do is sell all the wheat and all the stuff that you sell all the wheat and all the sand that you got from trying to get to mining 12. You're going to want to sell all that and head to the hub. That should leave you at about like almost 2 million coins. And if not, just like farm a little more until you get to 2 million coins. It won't take that long, like 30 minutes ish. I'm gonna just sell the refined mithril that I have in here, and then since you have like the 2 million coins, you're gonna want to go into the mining section. Then you're gonna want to go to dwarven mines, and you're gonna want to click on enchanted mithril. Then you're gonna want to click on buy instantly and click custom amount. So it takes 160 enchanted mithril to make 1 refined mithril, and then multiply that by how many forge slots you have. I currently have 4, so it be 160 times 4, which is 640. Click OK and click the buy now, and and you have all that money all that extra money, which you can just put into your bank account. And then you're gonna want to go to visit Portal Hub again. I personally use NEU, so I just have an inventory button set to /visit Portal Hub, which is like my most used one by far. But you're gonna want to go to the Forge again. Then click the Forger, click slot 1, refine ore, refine mithril, confirm, and then just repeat that with as many slots as you have. So, and boom. Now you just have to wait for the whole duration, in which case you could be doing the next money making method, but you can just wait for the next duration, or you could just like log off, like do something. Free money waiting for you. When you get it, go into the bazaar, or get it, like sell it to the bazaar, and then get the amount of refined mithril you need again, put that in the forge, and then whatever excess money you have is just profit. And if you're insane, you can do this 4 times a day, but I would definitely not recommend that, since that doesn't let you get like a full night's sleep, and no amount of Skyblock coins is worth not getting sleep. So I'd suggest doing this like before you go to school or work, and then when you come back, you have it ready, you do it again, so you can get it twice in a day, and then leave. And then you can just like leave, and in the morning you'll have it again. So now we're gonna move on to the third and final money making method of today, Arachnid, which a lot of y'all might not like it since it is honestly kind of boring, but it makes money. So, and like it's pretty good for early game. So we're gonna go back to the hub, and with your newfound money that you got from the what's it called, thingy, with your newfound money that you got from what I just told you, you're gonna want to go and head to the auction house, search up unstable or strong dragon armor. Unstable if you need crit chance, strong if you don't. So I'd say about 90 crit chance would be good, and if you have like 90 crit chance, go for strong, since that's still pretty good. So you're gonna want to search up unstable dragon. You're gonna want to search up unstable dragon, and it'll give you all these. I personally would just go for the lowest one, and then just put the enchantments on it yourself, and like reforge it yourself, since you don't really need that much to do this. You need some armor, and you also want the cow head. But I would actually not recommend buying this, since its recipe is literally just like raw beef in the shape of a furnace. So I just recommend just making it yourself. And grants immunity to debuffs while equipped, which is very useful against spiders, which Arachnid is a spider. But it is very useful against spiders, since, well, they do poison damage. Well, not all spiders, but Arachnid spawns a ton of like cave spiders called Arachnid's brood, and it just spawns a ton. It's really annoying. Also, you're gonna want a decent weapon, something that can do 2,000 damage. Or you're gonna want to do at least 2,000 damage in one hit. It doesn't matter if you do more, because if you do more, good for you, but there's a damage cap on how much you can do to an Arachne's brood. Since they only have 2,000 health, there's a damage cap of only doing 2,000. So even if you do like 100 trillion damage, it's still gonna appear 2,000, and it's only gonna do 2,000 damage, which is why the runics are so hard to kill. So you're gonna want to do at least 2,000. Good early game one would be Aspect of the End. 1 second, Ayush.
No, I just
wait 1 second. My brother came to me. Okay, that was just my brother telling me about a trick shot him and my bird did. Bird. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced it, but bird. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how to get to Arachne. So you're gonna follow. So when you spawn in, you wanna go to the left, behind the bazaar. Go through here till you find the zombie graveyard, and you're gonna want to use your weapon that deals 2,000 damage to kill some of these zombies. And since it does 2,000 damage, you can actually just also unstable dragon armor requires combat 16, so that's a requirement. But the unstable dragon is like the weakest one that can actually do it. So you can just like go through here and just grind these guys until like your combat 12. Since it does 2,000, since your thing does 2,000. So spiders stand, tap them. You can just come here, or you can spawn here. You're gonna come here. Just don't mind me just killing these guys. You're gonna want to go up the hill. Then you want to take a left, and then a right, and you'll get into this Arachne's burrow. Then you want to follow my steps. Go through here, and then jump down here. If you look there, go around here, and boom. This is where Arachne is being summoned. Alright, and then most people will probably just do this. Well, most lobbies will already have this since since one of the drops is used in the crafting recipe for the Terminator. So you just want to. So this is basically the boss fight. I mean, also if you're able to survive in the level 2 the level 500 Arachne, which is summoned by placing a crystal, Arachne's crystal, then that's even better. But if I'm assuming you're not, so you're just gonna want to stick to these Arachne's calling ones, and you got 6 soul string from that, and 6 soul string is like 28,000 coins, and like that's just like free. It took us 20 seconds to get like 30k coins. So if you get to maths, that's like 90k a minute if you have a party like I do. You just do this and just go through to all these guys. Dead. And then all this. Then you can just head back to the hub. You can just head back to the hub and go to the bazaar. Click sell. 92k for like free. So That's pretty good. And then you can just put it into the purse, and then you can just have your minions doing the sheep pet thingy, trying to get you sheep pets where you can sell in the AH. If you're lucky like me, you can get legendary sheep pets, and if you're not lucky like me, you get epics. Don't worry, just give it to Cat, and it's gonna cost like 100k coins, which is no problem if you're using Arachne, and what's called 512 enchanted mutton, which will also be no problem if you're using Arachne, since it doesn't really cost that much. And if you're using Arachne, you're just gonna get a ton of coins. And then you just give it to Cat, and she'll tame it, or not tame it, but she'll upgrade its rarity to legendary. And once it's legendary, you have to wait 7 days until it's legendary, and then you can just go to the AH, go here, and if you can look at sheep, a level 1 legendary sheep is not even here, but it should be costing around 800 or 8,750,000 coins. Which is gonna be really good for early games, so you can be doing that and have this running in the background, or have your minions working in the background, and you can also have the forger forging the refined mithril in the background, and all of this together should make you like a ton of coins, maybe even like 100 million coins in like your first couple weeks if you do all this. So, also, if you're wondering why soul string costs that much, it's used in the recipe for the Terminator, which is the best bow in the whole game. But you say, hey, I don't see any soul string here. Well, that's because it's part of the braided griffin feather, which uses 4 stacks of soul string for 1. And people need like 4 of these, so then they need 16 stacks of it. So most people want the Terminator since it's the strongest bow in the game. So they're just gonna buy it off the AH, since most people think Arachne is boring. And I mean, I won't lie, Arachne is boring, but you can just like have a YouTube video, or like put half your screen on Skyblock, other half just like watching a YouTube video. Like half your screen is Skyblock, other half is YouTube. Just watch a YouTube video and just grind Arachne, and you're good. Also, did I mention that the tier 2 Arachne, or level 500 Arachne, well, this is level 300. This gives 5 to 6 per thing. Did I mention that the level 2 Arachne gives like 30 to 32? So that's like 150k per Arachne. But that is the way harder one, where you could die potentially. But anyways. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found this useful, so you could get way more coins, and goodbye.